Well, this is Trelly from Trelly's Tackle World in Shepparton. Trelly, I would never drive within about 1,000 kilometres of this place and not stop in to find out where the fish are. Can you tell me, where will I catch a cod?
Well, you're in luck, Paul. I was up there a couple of days ago and I've got this little spot marked on the map here, right on that bend there.
Ooh, looks good. Shh, it's a secret, but these guys, they know their stuff. Well, I had to support local business. Look at this. Barty grubs, worms, yabbies. This is going to be fun. Well, how's this for a stunning location? The drive from Melbourne this morning, absolutely amazing. Ice literally coming off the paddocks, but look at this. Now the good news, I am waiting for a mate who will be here very soon. He is very keen to catch his first Murray Cod, but first, I'm gonna set up camp. Let me have a go. Ah, it's done, beautiful. Time to fish. Mate, they say timing is everything.
Perfect spot for it.
Good to see you, Dave. How good is
Nice
it?
to see you too. Oh, this is sensational. Absolutely beautiful.
I did all the hard work. You can set up the fishing gear. I think I deserve a drink.
Happy with that.
You're in charge, mate. Ah, I needed that. What a beautiful setting just outside Yarrawonga on the Murray River. I first met Dave about 3 months ago. We were camping together and he caught his very first brown trout. Then he told me he'd never caught a Murray Cod and I made him a promise. Well, here we are and today it is going to happen.
You know you're camping once the fire's going. This is absolutely beautiful.
These are some of the baits I'm using today on the Murray River. Look at those beautiful yabbies there. They are just dynamite. Some bait worms, everyone's caught a fish with a worm, and a few sneaky deekies. Chicken hearts, Murray Cod love them, bit of chicken thigh as well. When you're doing this sort of fishing, greatest thing you'll ever buy, rod bells. They go on here, you can do whatever you want. Have fun with the family. When the fish comes along, you hear this. There's no better sound. Pretty cool, eh, mate?
Oh, just perfect.
How's the cockies?
Oh, just a great location.
Oh, hang on.
Hey.
Yep, hang on. Yep.
I think we're on.
Go.
We are on.
Get in it, hook. Hey, up. Mate, up you drag a bit. It's going upstream, hang on. Bring it under here. That's it.
Oh yeah, get that other rod
Bring the
out
rod
the way.
back this way.
Here we go. I'll bring him straight back here.
Mate, that is a big carp. Just slide him straight up. Just pull him straight up. That is a big, dirty European carp.
Gee, one down.
So, just open your bail arm for me.
Yep.
I'll just watch that hook. That is the scourge of the Murray River, the European carp. That is the fish that basically has ruined this place. But the good thing is cod are actually coming back in numbers.
Yeah, right.
And there's cod in this river now. Hopefully you'll catch one that could eat this fish whole.
Okay, there you go.
Pretty cool,
Eat this whole.
Eat that fish whole, not a problem, which is pretty cool. Now, obviously the Europeans thought it was a good idea to bring them here, but they ruined the rivers. You'll see this mouth, the way it sits down there and sucks. They actually suck all the bottom of the mud up, and what they do by pulling all the mud up, it gets erosion, pulls the weed out, so it actually ruins the habitat as well as taking food from our local fish. I'm told you can eat them, but I've got something better in store for you, mate.
Beautiful.
Look at this. It's definitely, oh, yep, just had a bite then. See that? It's getting some good bites, Dave. Oh, it's got me in a snag. Oh, I can feel him there, I can feel him. Look at that, there's a fish on it. There, he's out. See that?
Yeah, I did.
So the key there is don't pull too hard against the snag, just let the fish find his way out.
Right.
And how good are these rod bells, mate, when you come running? What do we got here? It's swimming. It's a bit of what? Oh, it's a beautiful yellow belly. It's that's a yellow. It's a beautiful yellow. Look at that.
Yes. Oh, mate. There you go.
Look at that.
Yes. How good is this?
What a fish. That is so good. Come down here, Dave. Come down here.
That is beautiful.
Mate.
Wow, look at that.
So have you ever seen a yellow belly before?
Never. First time.
Oh, wow. How good is that? So this is a yellow belly.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Also
that's
known golden perch. And if you live in South Australia, it's a callop.
Okay, yeah, nice.
Interesting too, he literally was like sucking on it. And I think this was, a bunch of worms. Look at that.
Ah, there you go.
Can't go wrong
There
with a
you go.
bunch of worms. Yeah. These things are amazing. They are really, really fatty fish, but they're pretty tasty. They grow to around 15 to 20 pounds.
Wow.
They don't get long. They sort of get like me as I get older, mate. A bit chubby around the tummy, but they're incredible fish, and yellow belly are such a great fish, particularly for kids to catch, because when you get them on a snag and they're going, you can catch plenty. Mate, how good is this so far?
Perfect. It's perfect. Real good.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to go and put the pork on.
You do. You're cooking tonight.
A man's job is never done. That is awesome. I can't tell you how much I'm loving this. The cockatoos, I can actually hear frogs croaking, and you'll see gamakatsu hook right in the corner of the jaw. I like to release my native fish. I'm not a big fan of eating Murray cod, even though I love it. They're just too beautiful, or yellow belly for that fact. That circle hook comes out nice and easy, so at least you get the choice to let the fish go if that's what you want to do. This yellow belly is going back. Off you go, little man. I'll give you a little swim first. I'm going to actually put his head into the current, just to make it easy for him. Oh, he's keen as, look at that. He wants to go. Off you go, mate. Look at that. What a beautiful fish. How amazing is this? So a bloke called Greg Smith taught me this trick many years ago, and it's the greatest thing in the world. Just because you're camping, you should still be eating like king. So we put our pork through there, it rests on there, our little box goes there, she slips in, and hit the button. Look at this for magic. Stop it. Over the fire she goes. About 2 hours. If you've got 2 kilos of pork, around 2 hours, actually find low and slow is the best method. When I say low, I mean low temperature, not low to the fire. Get a beautiful crackle, you get the smoke of the fire, you sit around and just think, why don't I do this more often? So Dave, the proof is in the pudding, or the pork they say. Tell me, scale of 1 to 10, your thoughts?
That's a solid 9.999 out of 10.
Says the Russian judge.
You've done very, very well there, mate.
Where did I lose the point?
It's freezing cold outside, so how exactly can I conduct a great survey of a meal? That is perfect.
Wait until he tastes the crackle. Well, if I give him any, can't believe you
That
underscored me.
tastes amazing. That smoky flavour has come through. Mate, those toasties were on point this morning. Beautiful.
Yeah, good, eh? Oh, that's something.
Hey.
I reckon this one. I reckon it's very tight. See that, Dave?
Yeah.
That's wasn't those ones? No.
No, I think it's that one.
We reckon this is the one that's had a bite, just the slightest touch. So what do I do now? The line's very, very tight. See how tight it is?
Yep.
And see how it's running upstream?
Yeah.
The others are going back the other way.
Yeah,
I
right.
reckon there could actually be a fish just sitting on it, mate. And this is the beauty of having the camp on the river. I'll just see if there's any weight there. Yep, look at that. Straight away the line goes back up the other way. The way you get, you just grab that bell for me.
Yeah,
Just unclip that.
Yep.
Very professional. I've got to admit, the first time I saw someone use a rod bell, I thought, what are they doing? But they are good, eh? How not?
That is great.
There's some weight there. I reckon this is the rod that had worms on it.
Okay.
I'm tipping, look at that boil. I'm
there you
tipping
go.
probably a carp. Oh, I think it's a Murray cod. It is a little Murray cod, mate.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, guess what?
Bang.
Guess what?
There
If you
you
can hold
go.
my rod,
Yeah.
this is possibly one of the greatest freshwater fish of all time. That ain't no Murray cod, mate. That is a trout cod. Ever heard of one of them?
No, I haven't.
So these are possibly my favourite freshwater fish in the world, and you do not know how lucky we are to get one of these. So, looks just like a Murray cod, same body, same structure. At one stage, they won't even recognise their own species because people just thought, oh, same old fish. But if you compare this to a shot of a Murray cod, he's just got that different sort of blotchy patterning.
Oh, yeah, yep.
The Murray cod, when you see one, very green, very almost penciled in, where this guy's blotchy. And he's got a bit of a stripe over his eye that you can probably just see if you have a look. There's a bit of a black Zorro stripe that just sort of goes through that area there. Now these guys are protected in almost every Victorian waterway. The sad thing is people don't know how to identify them. So probably about 1 in 3 people knows what a trout cod is. So if this fish gets caught and released 3 times, chances are he's not going to survive because the third person ain't going to know and he's going on the barbecue. So please make sure you know what a trout cod is. You are a very, very lucky man. I'm sorry I wound this in, mate.
Ah, it's absolutely fine. To see a fish as beautiful as that, that's fantastic.
And look at that, the old bunch of worms, ball sinker, Gamakatsu 1-0. Keep it simple, stupid. Yes, I'm stupid, but I'm having fun. This little trout cod is going back. I can actually hear the fire cracking in the background. I think it's time for breakfast. Now, a bit of unique skill here, releasing the fish without getting wet feet. My gumboots, there's somewhere I can't quite find them. Off you go, mate, look at that. It's so clear here. He'll go, he'll go. Look at that fish, they're just such predators. And believe it or not, everyone thinks Murray cod are tough. 20-pound Murray cod versus a 5-pound troutie. I got my money on the troutie if it was a full-on fight. Poof. Mate, if you can just bring those last lines in.
Yep, no worries.
I'm about to head up the river with Dave to try and catch a Murray cod using spinner baits, hard bodies. I reckon that's his best chance. This bank here has provided plenty of fish, but smaller fish, not the big cod we're looking for. So, in accordance with regulations, you cannot leave your lines unattended. They're in. Let's do it, Dave.
Let's go. Let's
Time
do
to
it.
catch a cod. Come on, mate. Press the button.
Yep.
Let it fall down. Okay, she's fallen way too quick. So, into gear and just slowly tighten that. And what you want it to just be dropping off the rod tip, and then you're not going to get as many overruns. If you want to know how to cast a bait caster properly, head to our YouTube channel. I've done a whole series there about how to cast different rods and reels. And Dave, I reckon you are now ready to go. Give it a try. I'll step back. Professional. Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
No bird's nest. Phew. Looks like a good place to start, mate.
It does.
See how we've got some nice structure?
Oh, yep, yep.
You don't find Murray cod without structure. And this structure here is beautiful, mate. Even with the spotters, I can see some more snags in there.
Oh, yep.
This rod and reel I'm using on the cod today is an absolute gem. I just picked it up from Tackle in Mornington. The rod, Zodius 75HA, 7'5", heavy action. Great for casting those big spinner baits, big surface baits. The reel, Shimano Tranx 300, absolute powerhouse. One of the things I like to do on cod fishing is look for windows, and basically my window is here. I can cast into the V of this snag, and I can then pull my lure right down nice and deep, and I know there's going to be fish in there. It's just whether I can actually tempt them to come out and touch that lure. So just make sure, always look for those windows. You might have 20 snags, and if you walk in the right direction, you'll see an opening, gives you a much longer cast, gets right through the timber, because that's where they're going to be.
Oh, yes.
You got
Here
one?
we go. Mate.
Fish?
Yes, I'm on.
Good
I
work.
am on.
Let me give you a hand. Did it hit hard?
No, he hit real hard. It hit real hard. Here we go.
You might have a cod. Try and bring him around this way.
Yep,
Get your rod
yep.
tip up, rod tip up.
Yep,
That's
yep.
it, that's it. And if he does the big lunge, just stop there. No, bring him back here. We've got to bring him through the window. Rod tip up, rod tip up, and just slow and steady, okay? He's going to swim upstream into the current. Just keep, can you feel?
Oh, mate, it's heavy. It's
heavy?
heavy, yeah.
Good work. It's on
Here
a
we go.
spinner bait.
Here we go.
It's got to be a cod. I can't see it. Turn the rod that way. It's a cod. It's a beautiful Murray cod, mate.
Oh, mate.
Now,
All right, here we
try
go.
and
Here
bring
we
him through
go.
the window.
Yep.
And as you bring him up, you just slowly walk back over there.
Yep.
Slowly walk back. It's a nice fish, mate. Bring him around
Oh,
here.
mate, that's
bring him around. Bring him around. Oh, over the log. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, Dave.
Yes!
Dave!
Boom!
That
We
is
got one.
my cod dance.
Yes!
I told you they'd be hard work, mate.
Oh, mate, you did.
Did you ever think it was going to happen?
Oh, 1,000 casts, mate, and we finally got one. That is beautiful. That
Dave,
is fantastic.
You're an exaggerator, mate, and a liar. It was actually 1,124. But
That is fantastic.
now, have you ever seen a real Murray cod?
I've never, not firsthand. This is absolutely beautiful.
Well, I made you put that spinnerbait on this morning. You looked at me thinking, why am I putting a Christmas tree on my line? But that is why, because these Murray cod, they love me. And how many casts have you done? And considering all the timber, how few snags?
Oh, it's amazing. The lure really does the work there. It's fantastic. It's good.
It is just so good. And what I love about this, we were just talking before off camera, how good is it? You just grab the Jayco, head away with a couple of mates, sit by the fire, eat some good food, have a few drinks, and you have the potential of catching Australia's greatest sports fish.
It's so easy. And all from the bank as well. Fantastic.
Easy. I'm the one who packed the caravan, got all the stuff ready, taught you how to cast, and made dinner. Easy.
Ah, and I'm 2 from 2. Beautiful.
Well, that is Murray cod. It's about as Australian as it gets, and I am absolutely loving this bloke's work.
Fantastic.
So cool.